You know, at the hospital, sir, people all over the region are upset about the hospital and don't necessarily believe you or the Israelis that they didn't have anything to do with it. Do you have a message to the people in the streets right now?
Well, I can understand why in this circumstance they wouldn't believe. I can understand that. But I would not, you notice I don't say things like that unless I have faith in the source from which I've gotten them. Our Defense Department says it's highly unlikely that it was Israelis, but if a different footprint, and they've intercepted some anyway. So that's why, if you notice, I didn't say it first. I wanted to make sure that I knew. And look, and I'm not suggesting that Hamas deliberately did it either. It's that old thing, got to learn how to shoot straight. Virtually every mass shooting, every circumstance where a large number of people have been victimized and lost, I've spoken with them. I learned a long time ago what you've all learned in your life. When someone's going through something that is beyond their comprehension, they've ever thought they'd have to go through. If they see someone who they think understands, or maybe been through something not the same but similar, it gives them some sense of hope. And I always get criticized sometimes by my staff because when I go to these events, I stay for 3 to 4 hours and answer all their questions. But it matters. It matters a lot. And look, I'm talking, some of you have gone through a hell of a lot more than I've gone through, and a lot more than other people have gone through, and you understand. So it's just people are looking for just something to grab, something that gives them some sense of hope, and that's, if I can do a little bit of that, then it's, it's worth doing. Done for me. So.
You mentioned Admiral Kirby there. I mean, he is really an admiral in our.
He's a retired admiral. I think he was a 1-star admiral, and he retired to become the Pentagon spokesperson because I remember he used to speak from the podium in his admiral's uniform, and then all of a sudden he came out in the suit. And I always thought it was strange that a guy would leave being an admiral to be a press secretary. It was just strange to me.
Yeah, and that was a very prestigious position, but, a lot of our military guys, they don't really look like military guys anymore.
Very effeminate? Very effeminate?
Well, he doesn't seem overly confident in what he's saying sometimes, and having a good sound grasp of the issues, and he looks sometimes a little awkward, I think, at the podium, But that's the guy who was an admiral in our Navy.
I know, it's pretty crazy, isn't it?
It is.
What about getting people out?
Guys, we got
people evacuate.
The answer is we're going to get people out, but I'm not going to go into any detail with you now.
All right, we got to wrap up, guys. We got to wrap